Yeah, let's get in here. Let's get in here with a 14-14 and a 17-17. And I know this is just gonna just get chumped by something, but it's fine. I'm okay with it. What is up, everyone? Justin Parnell back with more Historic Brawl, and we have another Lord of the Rings legend. This time it's Old Man Willow, which I really like because I know how to pronounce all of these words correctly. So Old Man Willow is a 2, a black, and a green to cast legendary creature, Tree Folk. We've seen a Tree Folk before. There's a couple in this set, but this is a black Tree Folk, and it doesn't really care about Tree Folk. It cares about lands. So its power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. Whenever it attacks, you may sacrifice another creature or a token. When you do, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-2 until end of turn. So what are we doing? Well, we are going to try to make Old Man Willow as big and beefy as he possibly can by putting as many lands onto the battlefield as we possibly can. So we have a lot of ways to do this. We, of course, have, some classics like, I don't know, Azusa Lost But Seeking, and of course, Oracle of Moldiah, and, where are you? Wayward Swordtooth, and just things that allow us to put lands on the battlefield past our once-a-turn limit. Now, the second portion of this card, we don't have a lot of ways to trigger because sacrificing creatures is fine. Sacrificing tokens, now that's good because those aren't cards. You didn't have to pay for those as much. So we have a couple of ways to make tokens. Our two biggest ones are Tireless Provisioner and its friend and cousin, Tireless Tracker. And conveniently, every time we play a land, which we're going to be doing a lot with Old Man Willow, we're going to be able to put a token on the battlefield. So giving something -2/-2 is like, it's okay. So it's not really that big of a deal if we don't do it. We're going to just try to make Old Man Willow as big and beefy as possible. Now, we are playing a small snow theme, and I mean small, and the main reason that we're doing that, we only have 2 snow cards. We have Blood on the Snow, which is a big, nice sweeper for snow stuff, but also Into the North, which is the only rampant growth style effect that is on Arena for 2 mana that's not like an Explore, but of course, we got that too. We have an Emergent sequence, so I don't want to say it's the only one, but this makes it really easy to die. So that's what we're doing. Old Man Willow, we're going to try to put as many lands on the battlefield as possible, and then smash them one time with a big, stinky old oak tree. Before we get to the game, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel so you keep seeing this sweet, sweet content every day. All right, we are on the play against Calyx, Guided by Fate. We have a very spicy little hand here, and by spicy, I mean we have 2 6-drop and a ramp spell, so we're going to keep it. What could possibly go wrong? We have a lot of basic lands in this deck, which is good, because that means we're going to be able to play on curve very, very easily with things be able to come into play untapped exactly when we want. That's great. Now, it does also mean, I got a little Hardened Scales action. That's a good one right off the top. It does also mean that we don't always have meaningful plays in the early going because, a lot of times you play like tapped lands and such. Tribute to the World Tree, that is a good one, but we're going to play Settle the Wilds. We're going to seek a land, it's a forest, which is great, and then we're going to get a 4-drop, which is Serent Viper's Fang. So this is going to give our untapped creatures hexproof, which is quite nice. Just other untapped creatures. Audacity, oh, they going hard. Good lord, okay, so we already got hit for 8 trample lifelink, and then we're going to make a copy of Audacity. Oh, they're making a copy of Hardened Scales? Okay, they're going way too hard. They're going unreasonably hard here. So we're at 17. We could die. We could legitimately die right now. Okay, so that means we just need to make it to Blood on the Snow. So we'll play Ramunap Excavator, and then we're going to play Into the North. And we're going to get Woodland Chasm. Well, a little more fixing. Okay. All right, so this has got Trample. This doesn't. So as long as we can live... We just gotta live. We just gotta live. Okay, Ethereal Armor. Okay, that's bad news. That's bad news. This is not living territory. Oh my god, are we dead? How are you gonna hit us for 17? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, we're dead. There's nothing we can do. We could just block here. Good game. Wow. Super immediate death. Okay. All right, that was a good one. That was a good one. I thought we were going to make it. We did not. All right, we go first against Aragorn, the Uniter. This is the first time I've played against this card, but I believe it's probably very powerful. We have 3 lands, and we have some ramp and some creatures, so we're going to keep it. Yeah, they just do all sorts of just nonsense. Cast a white spell, make a human. Blue spell, scry 2. Red spell, lava spike. Green spell, titanic growth. Pretty solid. All things considered. All right, we're going to go with a little Augur of Autumn action first. Paradise Druid. Okay, that resolves. Okay, we'll play this later. Augur of Autumn. Settle the Wilds on top. That seeks a land, which means it does not shuffle. That's notable, does not shuffle. So we can, if we play a land first, hopefully the land is on top. That would be great, because they got a little Arcane Signet action. They can't attack. They got a little Thopter. Each legendary has Ward 2. Okay, so they're playing some legends, huh? Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. We're going to Harrow. We're going to sacrifice this. Then we're going to get a Forest and a Swamp. Forest, Swamp. They're going to come to play untapped. And then we're going to play old Urg. Are we going to play Urg? Yeah, we'll play Urg. We'll play Urg. We'll play Urg. Okay. Pass the turn. We have a Cavalier of Thorns, which is great with Urg next turn. And it's got reach for their little Dino-Thopter. Gold-forged Thopteryx. Okay, so they have their commander. It's got Ward 2. No problemo. They can attack for 1 with impunity. So, Settle the Wilds. We have a 9-drop in our deck, which is the Great Henge, I think, is the only one. Okay, we don't want to Surveil. We want to keep this on top. Do we hit a land? No. Okay, we got another shot, though. Cavalier of Thorns. We got a counterspell? Okay, no, thank goodness. I'm about to say. Full whiff. Is there a land on top? There's not a land on top. Wow. Astounding. Okay, Multani is in our graveyard, though, so if we find something to let us play lands... Alright, this has no abilities. It no longer has reach. So they're just taking off reach, and they made a 1-1. Alright, that's fine, I suppose. Jenny Faye. Cast a red spell, a green spell, and a white spell. So they get all of those triggers. Well, isn't that something? That's bad news for us, though. This gets that's why they made it lose reach. I was like, that doesn't seem worth it. It is worth it. I was wrong. Absolutely wrong. It's a lighted halfling. Green. This is going to get bigger. We're going to take 9 in the air. We're going to be able to tear asunder this, though. And then we can get Aragorn, which is going to be necessary. We're going to take 9 on the chin, and that's bad news. Thank goodness this is an artifact. Surveil. Yeah, we're going to get Ancient Green Warden in the bin. There's a land, and there's not a land on top. At least we drew one. So, first thing that we're going to do, because I don't know if they have stuff like on their turn or whatever. We're not going to wait. We're not going to just hang around and let them do it. They clearly have something. Okay, we're going to stop during their upkeep. Sacrifice a land, gain 2 life. Okay. When we have stuff to play lands from our graveyard, no attacks, end of turn. Do they have something at end of turn? Okay. All right, we're going to try to get Aragorn now. Swift End. Whoosh. Whoosh. Growth Spiral. Okay. So they had that already. They had that on their instep. But now they got to pay mana to do it. But they do get the plus, so that's a little inconvenient. Fortunately, oh god, they're keeping both on top. That's bad news. All right, that's down. We're at 10 though. We can block this. We have a six toughness creature, which we desperately need. This Casualties of War is going to be it's going to be coming in hot. It's going to be coming in. It's going to be coming in real hot. Catilda. Okay. And now they can add one mana of their colors. So this can make 1, 2, 3, 4. They can play Aragorn again. Okay. We are not going to surveil. We're going to keep that. Land on top. We're going to Uvenwald Hydra. Unfortunately, that's not what we're doing. We're going to get an artifact. We're going to get a creature, which is going to be Catilda. And then we're going to get a land, which is going to be this Steam Vents here. All right. Let it happen. Just... There we go. All right. Oh, we get a concession! Yes! Taking down Aragorn with some classic big mana Jundness. All right, opponent goes first. It's Atali, Primal Conqueror. Well, this is probably a mulligan. See if we can find something a little... Okay. Well, we have removal spells. All right. The question is, are they going to ramp with creatures or lands? I say creatures, so we're going to keep this. It could not pay off, strike it rich, or treasures. Treasures apparently is an answer, too. I think they still got some creatures in them. Cold Steel Heart. That's neither. Artifacts. They're choosing artifacts. Okay, okay. Well, we do have a Binding the Old Gods for this. Come on, play some creatures. Play some creatures so we can kill your creatures. Don't you dare strike it rich. Key to the Archive? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Are we joking right now? Are we for real? Oh, it's comical. It's just so comical. We've guessed horribly, horribly wrong. All right, we're gonna settle the wilds. Sure. Vraska would be nice. God, they're just gonna play Atali. They're gonna play Atali, and we're gonna be very sad. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll maybe they're gonna do something else. I don't know. I'd play Atali if I were them. Maybe it's the heat that's getting to me. In my office, the hottest room in the house. In case you're watching this, you're like, Justin hasn't uploaded his lot. Well, you know what? For my safety, there's only so many hours I can be in here. Okay. So we can get rid of this key to the archive. I'm for real. I'm gonna get time warped and then Atali. Is that for real? Is that real? That's what's good? Well, we're still gonna destroy the mana. Vorinclex. Okay. Well, alright, we're gonna get this key to the archive first. We're not gonna get Vorinclex is whatever. That's fine. He's whatever. Oh, they finally found their fourth land drop, huh? Solemn Simulacrum. Our opponent is going absolute nutso with the ramp. I don't know what I'm able to do here. Azusa. Man, you ain't it. Binding the Old Gods. Alright, let's get rid of this key to the archive. Why? Well, maybe it's a little bit tougher. I don't even know. So if they do this, they have 1, 2. Oh no, they flipping Vorinclex, huh? Alright, so they're gonna mill and make 2 creatures. Did they get anything? I don't think they got anything big. They only hit 1 creature? They hit 2. Okay, that's fine. That's pretty reasonable, actually. I mean, what's less reasonable is they're about to get real big, but you know, sometimes that is how it has to be. Okay, so it's gonna be tapped. So let's go ahead and get this Overgrown Tomb tapped, and so they're gonna just distribute counters. Like, and, you know, so they target the creatures, and then we can kill the creatures. All right. Discard down to 7. That's fine. Let's discard Azusa. Azusa, you are definitely not it. Probably going to evenly distribute them. If it were me, I'd load them up on Solemn, because that's not what we want to kill, right? We want to kill other stuff. If they load them all up on one creature, we can Death Sprout. So we just get to see what's going on, though. Do I get to know a number? Or you're just like, they're just doing it? Okay. 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 So if we kill this, that's 8. We take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, that's pretty reasonable. That's pretty reasonable. Let's kill... Augur of Autumn lets him play stuff. Nah, let's go ahead and just get him now. I don't want to wait around. I don't want to wait around and see what could go wrong. You know, we're just gonna get these now. I don't want them to be bigger and then they do shenanigans, and we're not here for shenanigans. Okay, we're here for non-shenanigans. We got a Tolly coming, I'm sure of it. Got the Grand Evolution. They're just gonna come back. Beanstalk Giant. Still time for a Tolly. Always time for a Tolly, isn't it? Alright. So, there's a Tolly. And I'd really like a land so I could Casualties of War. They hit a Cultivate from us and a Burn Down the House from them. Alright. I'd say that's pretty low on the totem pole. Man, Casualties of War right now would be Chef's Kiss. We could get a land, we could get an Atali, we could get a Hedron Archive, but we could get a Grand Evolution. Blackblade Reforged, that is not a land. That's not a land at all. I think we're going to be dead here. Alright, let's, I mean, I guess we just say, do we say go? God, this feels so bad. I really wanted to draw a land. I really needed to draw a land. That's the more salient point here. Alright, they're going to get 2 more lands. Tallyram's so hard. Just so hard. Just the absolute ramp apocalypse. I don't even know what that word is. Fight target creature you don't control. That's the... Aha, we fooled them. We have no creatures. They can't fight their own creatures, unfortunately. It's Emrakul proof. In case they get mind controlled by Emrakul. Then, alright. 2 lands. Those are the 2? Great. I'm glad they found them. Now, to be fair, Arena UI is lacking in the land selecting ability. They're going to go for it, right? They're going to be like, time to pop this jammy, turn this into an indestructible thing. Okay, alright, we got 1 more removal spell. Let's see if it works. It immediately worked. Okay, that's good. That's good for us. That is very good for us. Okay, so... yeah, no more... But they are going to attack for 7. That's bad for us. Okay. Tamio's safekeeping... I might just play this to gain 2 life, as crazy as that sounds. Alright, so Nissa's gone, thank goodness. Alright, they're going to attack for 7. Yeah, this Overgrown Tomb is going to be indestructible and has Hexproof. Don't even try to touch it. Don't you dare touch it. Oh, right on time, huh? Okay, well, Casualties of War. Let's try to get everything. Artifact. I mean, we don't want Atali to come back. That seems bad. We're at 7? We have to kill this? That's brutal. Land. Planeswalker. Alright. I mean, it's a pretty good Casualties of War. I don't know if it's going to be enough. But it's a pretty good Casualties of War. You can hang your hat on that. Almost the full amount. We're just missing an enchantment, but we really needed it last turn. But then we would have had Chandra to deal with, and then that would have probably killed us. So, you know. I can't have it. We can't have it every way. We need to draw our sweeper. Blood on the Snow. We only have a, I don't know, like a 1.2% chance to get it, but that doesn't mean we won't. Sometimes you request a card and then you just draw it. Alright. What do they take off the top? Sylvan Awake. Emrakul? And Sylvan Awakening. we're so dead. We're so dead. The Sylvan Awakening killed us. That is just hilarious. That is just hilarious that we died to our own Sylvan Awakening. That's for our deck. Alright, on the play against our old buddy Shalab. We're going to keep this hand. We have 3 lands plus an Explorer. And Ashaya, awfully good with Old Man Willow. Turns all your non-tokens into forests. We like forests. We like forests a lot. You know what we don't like is spiders. We liked spiders the other day, but now we're out on the spiders. I hate to be a flip-flopper, but I was under the influence of the spiders, and now that I'm no longer, we're no longer Team Spider. All right, explore. Show me more lands. Okay, well, no more lands. We need to find some more lands. Really just like one more. Okay. One is good. One is a good start. All right, so let's start with Sarenth, the Viper's Fang. So that way, when we play Old Man Willow, it's going to have hexproof. Okay. There's a removal spell for Sarenth. So be it. Okay. We could play Old Man Willow, but I think I want to play Ashaya first. Because it's kind of like Old Man Willow. And they could have another removal spell, which they do. They're just popping removal spells out left and right. So maybe, perhaps, we can play Old Man Willow and hold up a Heroic Intervention. But we also could just play Multani. Death Sprout, you know what? I think we need to do that before they get Ward coming down. Yeah, let's go ahead and just kill this spider. It's good to kill now because this spider has an ETB and a leaves the battlefield. They can exile it now and they can gain 1 life, but they're choosing not to. So, we avoided the Skyfisher spider. Okay, they got... I was like, this is not a spider, it's an insect. They kick it, return a card. If it was kicked, conjure a duplicate of a card in an opponent's graveyard into your hand. Oh, you pick it? Do we get to know what it is? Sarenth? That's a good card. I've literally never seen this card a day in my entire life. Alright. Old Man Willow. Now they're gonna try to hit it with the Infernal Grasp. I see it coming a mile away. Hit with that Infernal Grasp now. We're gonna Heroic Intervention. I say nay. Dare not. Well, they can't play Sarenth now. Oh, they can play any man of any color? Okay, they can play Sarenth. I stand corrected. This has got Hexproof, now it's got Death Touch. Well, this has got Indestructible, so I'll just block. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So, I can play Multani, or I can play Erd and Springbloom Druid. I think I want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it doesn't matter a whole heck of a lot. Alright, Erd. Alright, Springbloom Druid. We'll sacrifice this forest. Go get 2 lands. We're going to get a forest and a swamp. 8. And now we're going to attack for 8. Hiya. Here we come. We're not going to sacrifice anything. This doesn't have Hexproof or Death Touch or anything. And it's -2, -2. Not quite good enough. So now, I will trade our commander with their commander if they feeling froggy or spidery. Alright. Because this isn't a spider, this is a human warlock. It's got hexproof, but that's fine. Surveil 1. Alright, let's take a look, see what we got. Tireless Provisioner. Not bad, but not exactly what we want. I don't know what we want. Do we want a forest? Maybe. Well, let's play a forest. And, you know what? Let's get in here. Let's get in here for 9. Old Man Willow. We're not going to sacrifice anything. Maybe later if there's some little juicy little spiders. Do they got a block here? Are they going to double block? Yeah, we'll kill Shalab. Yeah, we'll kill their commander. That seems totally fine for me. We will put our commander in the command zone. We're going to play it back out yet again. They make a food token. And Old Man Willow. Okay. Great. And then we could technically gain 2 life by sacrificing a land. I don't think we want to do that, so we'll just pass the turn. Old Man Willow's back. Back, baby. Like he never left. Despite his age. His advanced aged. Advanced aged Willow. Okay. What do we got? I guess they had to double block. Because they really didn't. This has Death Touch. That could have gone bad for them. They could have just spidered themselves into a corner. Alright, so they have enough to play Shalab. Alright, there's a Vorinclex. Sure. Sure. They want to double block again? You can find a land. Had to play with black here, huh? Alright, our turn. Surveil. What do we got? Fabled Passage? No, we don't need no Fabled Passage. Yeah, that's out of here. Vraska. Vraska's not helpful. We can get this food, though, but ultimately not helpful. Maybe I don't know, we're just gonna... We could sacrifice the Spring Bloom Druid to shrink this, and then they gotta, like, chump. This can untap target land or creature. So they can't tap it. And then they double block. And there's not really a way for us to get a land. Alright, let's just attack. Let's just attack. Hiya. Attack for 9. We're not going to sacrifice anything. Nah, it's fine. We're just going to play another giant thing. Alright, they're taking 9. They're taking 9, because I assume they want to flip Vorinclex. Ooh, gaining some life. Alright, we're only cutting their life total in half. Only cutting it in half. Okay. Alright, let's play Multani. It's an 11-11. Let's play Vraska. And then we are going to sacrifice Springbloom Druid. Draw a card. Okay. Mending of Dominaria. Okay, that could be good. We can get creatures back. Tireless Provisioner. Ooh, a Shia. We can get a Shia back. How much mana do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Oh, that's enough. Potentially enough. Alright, there's Vorinclex. Mill 10. Get some spiders, inevitably. Ishkana. That's a big spider. And Skyfisher Spider. That's also a big spider. Oh, they didn't get Skyfisher Spider back. That is really surprising, actually. Okay. They got a lot of spiders. They got hexproof. Now, what's your game here? Because it's other creatures. So, like, I don't know if this is going to work out how you want it to work. Okay, they're realizing that now. Tribute to the World Tree. Tribute to the World Tree is pretty good. It is pretty good. But let's see if we can find something else. Like a land. We love lands. We don't really love lands. Lands are okay. Okay, snow-covered forest. And then we're going to play the Mending of Dominaria. We're going to mill 2. And then we're going to get a creature back. We're going to get a Shia back. Because that's going to make... That's going to make everybody sizable. Especially this Multani that's got Trample. None of these creatures have Death Touch, so here we go. Yeah, let's get in here. Let's get in here with a 14-14 and a 17-17. And I know this is just gonna just get chumped by something, but it's fine. I'm okay with it. We're not gonna sacrifice anything. They don't have Death Touch yet. They're gonna have Death Touch next turn, so we gotta eat as much of these as we can with this Multani. With this 17-17 Multani. Alright, there's a chump for Old Man Willow. Alright, double block in there. Okay. They go to 1. I'm satisfied with 1. Spider. We're getting a spider.
My old skills still have their uses.
Because they're going to get counters. And I'd rather 2 creatures be big than 3 creatures be sort of big. And they're scooping it up with the Grand Evolution on the stack. Old Man Willow and his best friend Multani take it down. Alright, on the draw against Nalia de Arnis. I don't think I've ever beaten this commander. We got a lot of ramp. We have nothing in the early turns, but we're going to keep it because this is kind of what our deck needs to do. And we have Tyler's Provisioner to make us tokens for Old Man Willow to sacrifice and maybe kill some of their party members. That's what we're going to hope for anyway. I can't guarantee it, but, you know. Old Man Willow, he can only do so much. So Settle the Wilds. This seeks a land and then seeks a permanent with equal mana value, not equal or lesser, so it has to be exact. So, for example, we don't have any 8-drops in our deck, so if I play this and get my 8th land, I won't be able to seek something, but if I get my 9th land, I'll be able to get the Great Henge. So you really just need to, it's nice to have this and just have something basically up the curve. I don't really want any 8-drops. Like, Crater Hoof Behemoth is kind of like an easy one to get, but I don't want to mess with that. Oh, they got 2 warriors. This is usually a wizard in this deck. They're gonna try to party hard. So they're gonna have a warrior, a rogue, and a wizard. Because there's plenty of clerics and plenty of warriors, and then this is the rogue. So this is usually the shapeshifters are the stand-in for the wizards. Wizard. So they can play their friends off the top of their deck. Ooh, that's good. That means they could not play their commander this turn. Okay, that gives us a little bit of breathing room. A little bit of breathing room. All right, more warriors. I'm okay with all that. We're going to take 5. That's great. That's great for us. Great news. All right, Takanuma. We're going to go ahead and play this Cultivate. Get a swamp and a forest. And we will put the forest... Actually, we will put the forest down. Okay. That way we can play... Tyre's Provisioner and then play this land. Okay, they don't have a full party. No! They got a full party now! It came out of nowhere! Oh my god, we're gonna die immediately again. Unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Okay. Yeah, well, we gotta make a, Okay, so then we can make a treasure. Then we can play Wayward Swordtooth, pay this. Play this here. Make another treasure. Gosh, we still don't have... This still can't block. We have 9 permanents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can get 10, but then we can't go for the throat, and we really need to go for the throat. I'll let them know I'm thinking. Is it better to block? So this gives... I think getting Death Touch. Gosh. Okay, so the biggest things are this and this, and then we're going to take 4... Oh god, we're just dead no matter what. We're dead no matter what. We're going to go for the throat now. Maybe they don't have another land. They only have 1 card, so we got to just hope. A lot of hoping going on. A whole lot of hope. Whole lot of hoping going on. 6. Okay. They played the land immediately. We're super dead. Good game. Just slaughter. Just an absolute slaughter. Star Pupil. No, you had to be a wizard, of course. On the draw against Tanazir Quandrix. Well, we're going to keep this Arboreal Grazer hand. A little bit of ramp with the Grazer. Landwar Elvesies. Perfect. Alright. Arboreal Grazer. And we're going to put in this Woodland Chasm. It's going to come into play tapped. We're on our way to Old Man Willow. Elderly Man Willow. The OG. OG Willow. That's how he's known on the streets. Seed Shark. Chrome Sail Seed Shark, huh? Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's, Spring Bloom Druid. Let's sacrifice this swamp. And get a swamp and a forest. Forest. Swamp. We've done it. No attacks. That's pretty good because they come into play with counters and you incubate them, the whole deal, blah, blah. Keep the archive. Okay, they get an incubator 4. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. We definitely need to save our thirst for Tanazir Quandrix. We at least can block the shark, the seed shark. I got rid of Growth Spiral. Sure, we'll block. Yeah, I'll block if you want. Okay. Intis Restoration, so you sacrifice a land and get 2, just like Harrow. But if you have a creature with power 4 or greater, you get 3. Pretty sweet card, all things considered. Alright, Old Man Willow. Here he is. We'll pay 2, Shadow Spear. Just so they know what's good, what they know what's coming next turn. Alright, are they going to bounce Old Man Willow? Who knows? This is an instant, which I like. That means you can make Old Man Willow get 2 bigger out of nowhere. Little instant speed get you action. I also like that it's on resolution. It's not additional cost. Sacrifice the land. We don't want any of that nonsense. Well, okay, they have 2 mana. Is it possible for us to get them? I don't know, we'll try. Alright, 6/6. Definitely could be blocked. They could double block. They could double block if they so choose. We're going to sacrifice this. We're going to get Landwar Elves here. Alright. Yep, they're going to make a 4/4. We get a double block. Triple block. Alright, well, we're going to kill these 2. I think we're going to let them have Goreclaw. Yeah, okay. Then we're going to Restoration. Sacrifice this land. Then we're going to get 3 lands. It is an 8/8. Old Man Willow is going to die, but we'll take him out. It's fair trade. Old Man Willow will be back. They can Tanazir. Double the number of counters on this. We can't let him have the Seed Shark. Maybe we could have let him have Goreclaw. Probably could have let him have Goreclaw. That was probably the right answer. But you know what? I think we're gonna be okay. Got an 8/8 here. This might be the time to block. Yeah, I think we're actually gonna be Blood Chiefs thirsting this, and then playing, I don't know, like Uvenwald Hydra, Stonecoil Serpent, huh? Okay. Yeah, let's actually no, let's Multani. Let's Multani. And then we're gonna get this little incubator friend here. We can grow Multani 1, because we can put this into our graveyard. So it becomes an 11/11, which might be enough for a sneaky trick. This attacks, you have base power of other creatures you control. So this would be a 5/5 turn into a 6/6. Okay. I'm good with all that. Soon we're going to suit them up. We're going to have all the big creatures that are like, how many lands you got? Nice. That's what we want. Say, how many lands you got? That's too many lands. Alright, they got 3 cards in their hand. They only have 6 mana. Pretty good for us. The Uvenwald Hydra is going to go get a Faceless Haven. So we can get a little more pressure on. Old Man Willow. So old. Alright, Rishkar. Okay. Probably going to put counters on both of these. That's totally cool. Totally fine by me. So now this would be an 8/8. Still not big enough. 2 cards in their hand. Thrumming Bird. Okay. Is that good enough? I don't know. I do know we're going to crash in for 11 with lifelink. I do know that much. Alright, let's go ahead and sacrifice this. We'll get a forest. Snow-covered forest, please and thank you. Okay. Ooh, Vivian Reed. I like Vivian. Alright, Uvenwald Hydra. Go get us a land. Yeah, give me that land. We could get Nykthos. But I think... No, let's get Nykthos. Let's get Nykthos. Let's not be too greedy. Alright, equip. On Multani. And here we come. 13 in the air. 13 not in the air. 13 with trample. They're in the air. We got trample. I mean, they can take it. But then, like, if they attack us back... They gotta do something about this Uvenwald Hydra. And then they have to do something about this Multani. They can do something about a lot of things. They got 1 card in their hand. They're not gonna draw any more. Unless this card draws them more. Regrowth? Okay, Growth Spiral. I mean, that was their only way to draw a card. Pelt Collector. That's not good for them. Yes. Yes. Tanazir taken down. On to the play against Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. Okay. If we draw some lands, Zeus is solid. We gotta draw them lands. Yeah, we're gonna draw lands, right? Just gotta believe in our heart. Just have to believe in our heart that Gandalf, Friend of the Shire, is gonna let us draw some lands. Come on, baby, show me them lands. Okay, that's not a land. Not a land. I did specifically ask for lands, so... Okay, that's a Tireless Tracker. Alright, let's play Tireless Tracker. You gonna counter Tireless Tracker? Don't counter Tireless Tracker. Censor! My goodness. I should have thrown this Azusa out there. Alright, they're just gonna play this has got flash. Oh yeah, they're just gonna play million counterspell dot deck. Oh, here we go. Here we go with the old counterspells. There it is. Supreme Will. Oh yeah, hit me with them. The full amount. I'm ready. I'm ready. Azusa, I want you to counterspell this. God, come on. Should have thrown Azusa out there. Discover the impossible. Look at the top 5. Exile one of them face down, put the rest on the bottom. You can cast the exiled card if it's an instant with mana 2 value or less. If you don't, put it in your hand. So, exile it, put it in your hand. Got it. Oi. Oh, we don't have enough green? That's mighty unfortunate. Okay, let's attack for 1. Wait. Yeah, let's attack for 1. Okay. They didn't bite. Alright, we'll end the turn. Azusa, of all things. Thrix, the Sudden Storm. That storm just comes out of nowhere. Tammy's Safekeeping. Can we kill this? I would say we're probably going to get counterspelled. That would be my guess. No counterspell. Well, we're not going to attack. There's Gandalf. Okay. You can cast sorceries with flash. When the ring tempts you, if you choose someone else other than Gandalf, draw a card. Okay. Okay, good to know. Let's attack for 1. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Alright. We can go for the throat. We'll take 2 first. We'll do it at the end of turn. See what they got. See what sort of response they have for this. They say, okie dokie. Maybe they're out of counterspells. Maybe they're lulling me into a false sense of security. Either way, we're gonna play a Shia. Because Nissa's better. Exclude. Okay. Right on. Alright, we'll attack for 1. Whittling them down. Whittle them down. Whittle them down. Okay. Sereth. The Viper's Fang. Let's play Sereth. Find me more counterspells, please. Come on. I know they're in there. What, you got 5 cards in your hand? Assimilate. I didn't know what that does. Okay. Alright, no attacks. They can play Gandalf. They're buddy. Buddy Shire. Shire. Buddy to the Shire. That's what Gandalf is. We're not going to block. Nope, we'll take 2. That's fine. Okay, Courser of Crufix. That is a good one if we can land it. You know what? Let's try Tribute to the World Tree first. Because I know they got counterspells. Ooh, it landed. Okay. No attacks. Because we kind of want this with Courser. Maybe we can get lucky and just there's a string of lands on the top of our deck. Just a bevy of lands. No blocks. Alright. There's a land right there. Okay. So we could... Alright, let's go... Let's play this land. Yeah, then we'll do Courser. We'll see if Courser resolves. If Courser resolves, we might roll up with a Multani. Huh? Essence Capture. Okay. Okay. Can't do much. No attacks. Pass the turn. They have 3 cards. Making a little pest. Little mite, not a pest. Scattered Thoughts. Okay, this is look at the top 4, put 2 in your hand, the rest in your graveyard. Okay, and they have land and a counterspell going to their graveyard. Reject. Alright, attacking for 4. Alright, our turn. Alright, there's no land. Let's play a Woodland Cemetery. And then we're going to play Nissa Vital Force. I doubt it's going to resolve, but maybe it will. If it resolves, we might be able to Nykthos in our way to a Multani. They got 5 cards, though. And we know they just got 2 non-lands off of Scattered Thoughts, so... Surely they got a counterspell. No? Okay. Alright, let's untap Nykthos. Okay, then what do we got? Are we gonna bounce? No? Okay.
Nature's true power.
Let's play Multani. Multani resolves. We're gonna draw a card. Okay. No attacks. We have 1 little tiny bit of protection. Okay, I don't know what they got. God, they're gonna have a River's Rebuke. Don't have a River's Rebuke. Don't rebuke me. Okay. They could have cast it, so I don't think they have River's Rebuke. I don't know what they got. I mean, they got 2 cards. Maybe they just got lands. Maybe they didn't want Reject. Maybe it was 3 lands and a Reject, and they just wanted to play a million lands. I don't know. I don't know their life. Mass Manipulation, huh? Oh, we can protect 1 thing. I think it's got to be the creature. Yeah, it's got to be the creature. All right. Whenever they play a land, they draw a card. That was not nice.
For those who are worthy.
Okay. So, really wish we had this Nykthos. All right. Augur of Autumn. And then we can Spring Bloom Druid. Okay. Augur of Autumn. Land. 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 Now, Spring Bloom Druid. Okay, we're going to sacrifice this forest. Sacrifice this forest. Get a couple of lands. We're going to a swamp and a forest. Going to play tapped. We'll attack for 11, this big beefy boy. They're at 11. Alright, now they got something. I know they got something cooking. I don't know what. Alright, play a land, draw a card. If they kill Multani, we can return it. We have one land in our graveyard. We just put there. Oh, they got something we're not going to like. Yeah, the River's Rebuke, in combat River's Rebuke. I knew they had River's Rebuke. I just knew it. I knew they had it. All right, Tribute to the World Tree. We'll start with that. Castle Garon Brig. Azusa. She's lost, but she is seeking. I know you got some counterspells in there, homie. I know that's what you got. They did tap their Mirrex, which is good, so they can't make another little buddy. Glorious Scale. Oh, they're getting tempted by the ring, huh? And then they can draw a card. Okay. Augur of Autumn. Scatter Ray. Alright. Gonna go to 1. It's not safe. Not a safe life total. I can tell you that. Ren and 7. Ren and 7's not bad. So, how much mana do we have here? We need 11 mana. I don't think we have 11. 6, 7. Oh, I think we have. Do we have exactly enough? I think we have exactly enough. If these resolve. That's the biggest if in history. Hornswoggle. I can't believe we're going to get Hornswoggled. Yeah, we'll move it to the command zone. Getting Hornswoggled. We're going to get got. Man, that's how you know. That's how you know you have gone deep. You've gone too deep on counterspells if you're playing Hornswoggle. Sublime Epiphany. That's actually a good card. Oh, yeah? Well, we're going to kill this. Probably not. We're probably going to get counterspelled again. We, of course, are going to get counterspelled. Good game. Good game, but kind of. But also not really, but kind of. Alright. We'll let them kill us. We will accept our defeat at the hands of a wizard. Wizard! Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed OG Willow. You know, it's an uncommon, so a little bit lower on the power level, but I really just like that style deck, like big lands and lands matters deck. So what I want to know today is, what is your favorite lands matter commander? Mine is Corvold, which, you know, it's not specifically a lands matter, but I have a Corvold commander deck that is lands focused, and it goes so well with so many sacrificing land stuff going in and out of your graveyard, and everyone knows that I love that. So let me know in the comments what your favorite lands matter commander is. And while you're down there, on your way back up, make sure to like this video if you've not done so yet, if you enjoyed what you saw. And of course, subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss any other sweet historic Brawl action for Lord of the Rings and all the other singleton formats. If you want to see what I'm doing, not on YouTube, but my social media is right down here. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Justin Parnell, hopefully not glistening in sweat for too much longer, and we'll see you next time.